Hey guys, how's it going? This is Sean from HZad Education. Today we're going to discuss 10 words for vocabulary which describe dumb situations, stupid things that people do, and some really awkward nonsense situations that we come across very often. And that's why it's important to know these words. Let's start with the first picture right here. So this one is the typical duck face picture you see online with a lot of youngsters. It's kind of funny. A lot of people do it. It used to be a huge trend. Now, thankfully, it's a little lesser. People like to be like Angelina Jolie, and it's what we call a typical duck face. Now, that's a term for this, but there's an expression, and that could be used not only for this image, but for all facial expressions, weird facial expressions, twisted facial expressions, and that term is grimace. Grimace is the term used to describe any facial distortion, such as this duck face right here. The next image we see here is of someone trying to do something really fancy on that surfboat, maybe trying to make a YouTube video or trying to show some stunt, but didn't work out. So what we can say is it turned out badly for this person. Not only in this situation, but any fails you see, anything where things didn't go as planned and things went terribly wrong, like in this case, you can say that it turned out badly. Let's see what we got next. Next we have a cat, and it has its head inside a jar. So I don't know how it got there, but what happened is this cat maybe did it herself or himself, or someone did it to the cat. And if the cat did it itself, we're gonna call the cat a dummy. So if it's your pet cat, do you want to really call it stupid? Not really. I mean, you really want to, but because you love the cat, you can call it a dummy. So anything you do which is silly, or the people who act silly or stupid all the time, if you want to be a little polite, it's still not too polite, but better than stupid, you can call them dummy. In this case, this cat is acting like a dummy. See what we got next. So in this next picture, we have a sign, and the sign is no thinking. So now we have signs about masks. Hopefully we never have this sign where you have no thinking, especially outside of classrooms. But when we have the situation where people are thinking about nothing, or they make decisions in life without really taking the right precautions, without really putting imagination into it, we call those decisions or those people or those actions senseless. That's our next word. You know, if you have a lot of sense, you are sensible, and if you don't have a lot of sense, you are senseless. Very easy to learn. Let's look at another picture. Once again, I don't know how this got there. The car is, I don't even know what it is. It's just stuck somewhere on, how does that happen? It's almost like it's coming from the sky instead of going from the road. So if that happens, I don't know how the driver drove it, but the driver was clearly reckless. Reckless means careless, or just someone not caring about maybe their health, their sanity, their injuries, or someone else's. In this case, it is pretty dangerous. And the next picture here is also pretty dangerous. It's a girl getting into a car. It looks like a very sketchy place. There's nobody around. It's in the middle of nowhere, apparently. And what the girl is doing is putting herself in jeopardy. So jeopardy is a tough situation, a difficult situation, could be frightening, could be dangerous, or it could just be something really painful. And if this girl is abducted or killed or anything happens to her, she put herself in jeopardy by getting into that car. The next sign I think is pretty important for a lot of people. People doing this on escalators, all right? Trying to maybe, again, make a TikTok video or YouTube video. People will do crazy things these days for videos. And if you are doing this, you might really get injured if you especially fall. In fact, there are videos online of people actually falling. I don't know if some of them died or not, but this kind of behavior is called puerile behavior. Childish, kind of stupid, and not funny. In this case, it's just like you're criticizing someone for being immature or puerile. That is what this behavior is called. And the next picture here is of this adorable dog, and someone put a Santa Claus cap or hat, whatever you call it here, on top of the dog. And what we are doing here with this dog is doing complete buffoonery. Buffoonery is a way to define something, again, silly, dumb, funny, and we're doing it just to make some laughs and have fun. It is not a condescending word. It is just something silly, which is often amusing. The next picture we have here is Rest in Peace Stupid, and the other tombstone saying I am with stupid. This is not real, of course, it's a cartoon, and this is meant to be whimsical. Whimsical means funny, or something that is hilarious. Instead of saying funny or hilarious, you can say whimsical. Let's go to this next image. In this next image, this guy has a very weird sign, if you read it there. And something like this, signs like this, you can call them wacky. And wacky or bizarre, both of them mean that it's kind of very abnormal, really funny, could be funny, very strange, not unique, unique and completely out of the norm. That is what wacky or bizarre means. And this sign is pretty wacky, or you can say it's pretty bizarre. That's it, guys. 10 words for today for vocabulary to help you out in describing some very extraordinary situations, which at times are very amusing as well. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Take care.